What's up, guys? Doofus here, finally with some learning material. I know you guys have been asking, been begging, honestly, since I really started playing Legion. It's finally here. I hope that these couple hours with Fast will help you get a little better feel of the game. Um, the first part, we're just in the sandbox. We're looking at a role. We're working on positioning. I want to see how Fast would normally position. I want to throw out some possible improvements to the position. And then towards the end, we'll look at Legion spells, trying the best use of hero, right? We choose hero in the end. After I felt comfortable with that, we had Fast play a gold AI game. We were able to pause the game because it's against the AI and sort of think about what we want to build, when we want to push workers, strategies like that. And finally, at the end, we played a rank game. And really, the rank game, once again, not to give it all away, but just was working on the simple stuff. Just positioning good, pushing hard, and also income king, but knowing when to not just income king, knowing when to full income and punish with just full income. So I hope this is useful to you guys. And without further ado, let's get to learning. Yeah. So, yeah, just choose a mastermind and let's look at some roles and we'll go from there.
Yeah, I'm basically comfortable with YOLO cash out. I tried Fiesta, but that's just the start I have in my mind, like the things you do. So I guess I go with cash out.
All right. Yeah, and just go through and tell me why you're picking the role
hmm
and yeah, just like I would do,
So
you know.
yeah, of course. I really like Avenger. I often do the start with Avenger if I have no better options for that. Golden Bugler is a good defender for early waves. Tier 1 unit, just one there. I guess piercing, I could go with Aquas.
Yep.
And then now it's getting different magic damage, of course.
Yep. Yep.
And another one would be Millennium, I guess. Millennium.
Probably with the role you're going to bunk, definitely you gotta have the bunk.
Okay.
Yeah, cause you're really weak on like 12. On 8, you're not amazing. So if you could somehow get a bunk for like 12
Yeah.
or 8, you do have the aquas for the early.
Yeah.
Avengers, it's a fine start. I would say, like, personally, I really like the Fire Ellie, but I do understand why you're wanting to go the Avenger, because I'd always go for the Avenger too when I was first starting. But yeah,
I think it's just an easy opening. You can't do anything wrong. You have basically till wave 5 normally to something
yeah,
happening to you, really. And then you have to look out with a buckler to kind of stop the boss or with infiltrator. But I get your point there, of course.
yeah,
Yeah.
and just I guess just place them for every wave that you think you'd need. Just
Yeah.
that's what I do. I think throughout the game, when am I gonna place it? Where am I gonna place it? Because you'd probably just, like you said, you'd pretty much just have Avenger up until wave 5.
Yeah, it's just like an left outside placement for the Avenger.
Okay.
So, don't know. It's kind of I always orientate look after this Hellgate on the side
Oh,
and
smart,
place it
smart.
like half up, like
That
there.
that's already better than me. I don't know if you realize, but I don't usually even place my units in the same place. So that's actually a really cool idea for some people, that you're gonna actually place it next to a specific statue. That's
Yeah.
really good. I like that.
You can of course do it with different statues, so that would be a better
Yeah.
visualizing with it. But it's just like you place your this area always on this spot.
Yep.
Out of mind, I know that this is then the range spot where you put the melee unit to get there. It's kind of Hellgate to 3 right.
All right, cool.
It's just a mind thing that I saw like there, and yeah.
Cool.
Should I just start?
Sure, sure.
Okay. And basically 1 gold left. After this wave, you can push 1 worker. 30 gold left.
Yep.
Normally.
So with Avenger, would you normally go 5 workers, 7 workers? Are you seeing what the opponents are doing? What is your usual strategy?
Yeah, watching the opponent is kind of the thing I really don't do.
So you're not.
It's just not during the game, as I told you in Discord. I'm really playing against gold AI and then classic, and it's basically auto on all the time. Just get your income high, and your enemy will leak automatically somewhere when you have the king full and everything.
So are you doing just straight income king with auto, or are you doing just sends, or
it's basically in gold and classic it's income king.
income king? Okay, so you are kinging too.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I kind of like it when I play with a friend who is not that into positioning and stuff like that. I kind of like to have the king full at first and get it. Yeah, and after that, with the security the king gives us, we can look at the enemy, what the units are, and kind of tell them where to send, what the best ways to send them.
Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. I mean, that seems like a good strat. Seems like you know what you're doing at that point.
Till that point.
Yeah, yeah. So
it's easy till then.
Yeah, easy till then. So all I'd say is with Avenger, you're always safe 1 through 3, and then 4. The only thing you're really scared of is fiends. So if you did get saved, you're gonna need a split.
Yeah.
Any split should save you against a fiend.
Any split, even Pee-wee?
It should. Yeah. You just need if it's just a fiend. If it's just a fiend, any split would save you.
I'll have to try that.
Yeah.
Kinda don't.
Yeah. Normally you would want to pull the fiend to the right, but but no big deal. This is actually good to see. Would you leak if the fiend goes into your Avenger? I'm actually not sure.
I really don't know either.
I think you still hold with the split. I mean, this is a hold. Even if it's a pro leak of a creep, like this is just fine.
Yeah. This holds.
Yeah, so that's the first thing with Avengers, always the fiends. You're scared of a fiend on 4 if they're in a rush, and then wave 5, wave 5 is normally when you're in trouble. Yeah, you can pause it.
Yeah.
So what would you normally add on wave 5? So you picked a roll. You don't have Butcher. You don't have like Trent. You sort of leaving your Avenger a little unsafe.
Yeah.
So where would you go?
I really don't have an idea what kind of money I had this wave with placing the PV.
You're probably at like
on the right.
Let's say 150 gold, 150 to 160, because like most people, I mean, it depends how hard you push, but most times you're gonna place like a Butcher or something like that, or a Mudman.
Yeah.
Let's say you have 150 to 160.
I'd like to go just thinking about protecting. Oh, okay, it's paused, but you can see it. The buckler in front, there or there. I guess this would be a little bit better because the split is not that low on the side.
Yep.
So I guess I place it next. And the infiltrator maybe behind there for the magic damage. So that the buckler tanks first, then the Avenger, and after that, if it's needed, and I guess it's needed, the infiltrator. So it would be like that and something like that.
Okay.
I guess, and that would be 130. Yeah, I could place a Pee-wee.
Yeah,
there.
you can place a Pee-wee there because your buckler's in the middle of the lane, so the boss does still go left.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just
Oh,
one. No, you're good.
yeah.
This is good. See, it goes the way you wanted. Now, I do think, personally, unless you're gonna like, I mean, it can't work. It can't work that your Avenger tanks. I normally wouldn't put the Infiltrator behind the Avenger. I would probably put it like diagonal, just
Okay, like
because also you're taking away like a possible possible aura for the Avenger if you ever re-rolled another aura.
oh, okay, yeah.
Um, I feel like the Avenger is only really good if it goes off. So
Yeah.
it usually you want to protect it. And so here you're almost protecting a 80 gold unit with a 270 gold unit.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. The aura is a good point, but I'd give the infiltrator up front to buy more time for him. Yeah, exactly. Trying to buy a little
Okay.
bit more time for the Avenger, but it might be okay early. So I mean, let's play it out and see what happens.
Okay. Shall we start the wave
No,
and
you can.
send a bit what you think goes through there, or what the enemy would send,
I mean, we could just
or
play it.
just
Just play it to just see what happens.
okay. Okay.
I just want to see when the Avenger. If you can click on damage dealt or
Yeah, of course.
damage taken. Yeah, damage taken.
Damage taken. Yeah.
All right, so here your split actually went pretty decent this wave. So it actually worked out. Somehow the Avenger or the Infiltrator died and your Avenger died last. So that's actually
Mm-hmm.
pretty cool.
If I would just pro leagued or something like that, I guess because of wave 6 and the units I've got, I would just full push. It's the strongest wave I
Yep.
have with this build. So I don't think any enemy would
Yeah,
send in this.
definitely not.
So all my gold would go into worker.
Yeah. So you've got sort of two strats there. You could go just full workers, full push. Now
Yeah.
this
Or
is
prepare for my
also
worst wave.
yeah. Or you could half push and shift for a bunk. It's really dependent on your teammate at this point, because you're not
Yeah.
terrible 7, right? You could place a Fire Ellie, you could place a Rogue Wave, but Avenger, you are dead on 8. You're just your build right now is just screwed on 8. So if you shift for bunk, because once again, like they're never ever sending here. You hold
Mm.
a 100 resend, so you could half push and shift for bunk, or you can full push and then just get like some aquas next. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's an interesting thing. This is where the game sort of gets harder, and where you need to not only think about, oh, I got to send on 5, I'm full pushing. It's actually quite important that you look over at your teammate, and I know that sucks because you've told me sometimes you get really crappy teammates that sell you out or aren't that good. But it's
Mm.
really important. Like for example, if your teammate has like a Sakura or a Poda, and you
Yeah.
full push here, now you guys are in
We
a
are
little
fucked.
bit of
Yeah.
trouble on 7.
Mm.
So that's just it's not an every time full push or every time shift. There's some part of it where you have to look at
Yeah.
like game theory and things like that.
Yeah. That's right. I kind of never thought about looking at my teammate at that point. It's just you look at tab, look at the enemy team, what they got just in this build at the moment with the strat income king. You probably don't send at
Yeah.
all, except you see a very big opening for what you can save. But yeah, it wasn't in my mind till now
Yeah.
to really look after him.
Yeah, and another thing you can do if you're scared of a wave, it doesn't always work, but it is an idea. Is okay, you got your send on 5, you pushed really hard, just skip 6. Just skip 6 and send 7, hoping that maybe that little bit of pressure forces them to send either into your teammate. So now your teammate should hopefully cover you on 8, right? Hopefully he should cover you on 8. Not always,
Yeah.
but in the hopes that he might cover you 8. You get to full push. You're never in any danger here. And so you're just putting a little bit of pressure on your opponents before the wave you get sent. Like it's not a true undercut. I mean, I guess if you send brutes, like if you go for 2 brutes on 7, you're attempting to undercut them, right? To send the wave before they're gonna send you. Which, once again, a good player, if they send you 5, they're probably gonna send you on 8.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah. So what would you normally do here? So you say you full push 6.
Yeah.
So we can
Just
just.
looking at myself, it would be full push 6,
All
I
right.
guess.
Cool. So you just play out 6, and then let's see what you do for 7.
Mm-hmm. That would be 114.
So you're probably getting like
Force.
200 gold here, because you full push. So you full push. So you've probably got about 200, maybe 220 gold if you saved a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, 200 gold. Full push, I guess. I could pre-place an aqua,
Yeah.
or upgrade it for as a fire ally.
Yeah. So you
Okay.
could full
Yeah.
fire Ellie.
Yeah.
If you're feeling, maybe they sent like income king 6, then you could shift some for the bunk, because the bunk would really
Mm.
save you on 8. But yeah, normally the fire Ellie, you're right there. That's what I would do here. I think
Yep.
fire Ellie is gonna be the best thing.
Then it's kind of like I guess this spot could
Yeah,
be good, or half a tile higher.
I like 2 tile just because like on 8, you're gonna have to make a lot of split changes.
Oh, voila. Oops. Oh, wrong button.
Yeah,
Yeah. Kind of let that wave go through.
yeah.
The split is, if they send 8, of course, the split is kind of irrelevant.
Yeah.
At that moment.
Yeah, so let's say you have another 220 gold here. What
Mhm.
what are you thinking for 8? This is the
I,
tough one.
I definitely have to up the split.
Yep. And I would
That my Fally ally doesn't get
insta one shot
getting
it. Yep.
wrecked.
Yep.
Yeah. It's just like a T1 unit, 1 tile, free between fire ally and this, that it's not getting wrecked, of course. I could place the aqua, just the normal split height there, or even have a tile lower that more goes to the left.
So are you trying to snipe them all, I guess? Is that your plan?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah, no, you're right.
I always like even split after wave 5. That's
Okay.
just me personally. Just because, especially if they send fiends or something, I'd rather the fiends just go into the split, just sort of get wasted. I can get into the wave, and it's just good for the entire game, because you never want to like take a siege ram dead on, or a
Yeah.
GK dead on, right? If they send a GK and you have that lower split, you're gonna leak 130%.
Okay.
So I normally would have an equal split with the aquas.
Okay, so I'm guessing an aqua there, equal split. Could Peewee and even do the veteran upgrade.
Yeah, yeah, I like it.
I probably don't know if I would stim it or not. I could see it going as a tank in there, even with the sense going to the right. It could deal a lot of damage from, and taking the damage from the Avenger.
Yeah,
I could see that.
yeah,
Maybe.
yeah. I mean, let's
Should I send something
send
like
send a fiend snail. Send a fiend snail.
bean snail? Okay.
I want to see if your Firely is living or not. It's pretty good. All right.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean your position right there is pretty solid. Not too
Bean
bad.
dies pretty fast. The Avenger even goes off for a moment.
Yeah, no, this is looking really good.
Mm.
Yeah, like you were telling me, your positioning so far is looking really good. I'm not really seeing any real issues with your positioning.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have you reroll. Let's just see. I want to see what
Yeah.
you'd get on reroll if you'd take anything.
There, reroll. I do really love gates. It's pretty good for wave 9,
Oh.
but I guess I could up the buckler for that. I would take the higher magic damage for.
Yep, yeah. You're pretty fucked on
Woohoo!
15. So
I guess
guess
I'll
who's
take
a
5
doofus
magic
now?
damage.
I've been here forever.
And I get another arcane tank, and probably would up the buckler for that wave, that the Avenger isn't going to die
Yep,
like in
yeah.
the first seconds.
Yep. No, I like it. Thank you so much, Alder. Thank you for the sub, Reno Alder. You've been here forever? Yeah, just 21 months. One thing I would say, once again, this is just a preference of mine. I'm
Mhm.
someone, I usually like to have a rogue wave and a fire alley. That's just how I've been playing it.
Yeah.
It's not a must. Just one thing I like recently.
Mhm.
But I mean, if
Yeah, I
if
could
the
have.
roll is good enough, it's
Mhm.
it's totally fine to get rid of the aquas.
I could have seen just not upping the buckler and placing another, or placing the aqua. What is the name of the aqua in
Just
purple?
aqua spirit, yeah. Just
Okay,
another
yeah.
aqua spirit.
Just placing it like behind or half a tile right.
Yeah,
Like there,
yeah, anywhere.
and don't up the buckler.
Yeah.
Could
I
have
mean,
done
I
it as
mean,
well.
you are
But
right. You would not leak now on 9 because of that. Yeah. Rogue
Mhm.
is good because of the Sov, the Bunk, the Infiltrator. Exactly. Yeah. So it's
Yeah,
really helpful. Rogue
yeah.
Wave. I never really used to use that one a lot.
It
And
kind
then
of got good because of the buff they gave them. Huh?
oh yeah, the ability damage is big. And another thing,
Yeah,
maybe before the reroll, and I mean honestly, we should have done this at the start of the game. What were the king spells? Was there any sexy Legion spell? Hero.
and yeah, hero would be
So
great
now,
for.
yeah. So now, for me, I think what I would have done, now that I see the king spells, and you said you liked gates, I
Yeah,
probably would have dropped the Avenger. I'm in the thought where like I only ever want one Avenger, unless I have like a ton of mana. So I would have dropped the Avenger and taken the gates. That's what I would have done.
one Avenger is kind of enough
Yeah,
for a
exactly.
normal game.
Yeah, because the normal, I mean, you're lucky if you get one Avenger to go off, But yeah, the hero with gates would have been really sexy. But hero's gonna be really helpful going forward. So yeah.
No, you're right.
But yeah, you are honestly you are in a little bit of trouble on 10.
Mm. It depends on what I did with all the money on 9. I kind of threw 130 away. If I have enough income, I guess I never get
Yeah,
the solve out.
yeah. The only way you would have gotten a Sov is like full shifting.
Mm.
I mean, you'd probably just go for like an Orchid or something.
Yeah,
An
thought that
Orchid
too.
is probably your best. Boost that. But
But
the problem with boosting Imp is what if they don't send 10, and then you've just boosted, You'd
yeah.
really like to just full hold. But also you'd have a lot more gold than you have now since you're
Mm.
getting no income.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say you have 350 gold. What are you going to do with 350? You don't have enough for the Sov. What are you going to build?
I guess I could place a buckler in the split
Okay.
and upgrade it for 185.
Yeah.
Kind of delay the damage that goes into the Avenger, because it's in this build my only damage
Yeah.
output for the king.
Yeah.
Just for delay, and I have to look out for a little bit more height that the Avenger isn't going to tank it first.
Yep. Yeah, I like that spot. Yeah, one thing I learned the tough way, and I'm glad you placed that perfectly fine. One thing I learned the tough way is that if that buckler, if that royal guard is equal to your Avenger or below it, the boss is going to target your Avenger. Not a lot of people know this, but like theoretically, if the game works the way it's supposed to, your Avenger, yeah, exactly, your Avenger should get targeted before the back right Peewee. That back right Peewee is going to die second to last, and then your infiltrator should die last. This is if everything works perfect. But this is where I used to screw up a lot. And on like King Race 15, I would do like the crazy thing where I'd spam like 500 gargoyles, or I'd spam like 500 Peewees, all behind the Avenger, at least on the right side. And then it would work for some delay, right? But then at some point, the wave is going to start attacking the Avenger, and I'm going to have 20 Peewees still alive. So I really like that you placed the Royal Guard above the Avenger. That's really good.
The first mistakes I made was kind of like the Butcher. When you place it, you always, or with the Avenger, you always have to place it on the half spot higher where the buckler is at the moment, because it is a ranged melee unit, and you just click on it, you look up the picture, see melee. Okay, so it's going to tank first, I guess. Yeah, and it never did.
Yeah.
Just was a random thing that happened to me very often at the beginning.
Yeah.
But what did you say? 380 or what?
Like 350, 380. So if you want to spend like another 200 or so. So here's one thing where like, once I'm not harping on you, we're just trying to learn. But theoretically, if you had 200 gold, Orchid would be perfect, right? But the little baby problem with the Orchid is, like I said, it should die last. Whereas if you had it on the diagonal, right, it may tank before the Avenger. It may. So that's just one thing for. I mean, sometimes I have seen Avenger with like Butcher do really good in the spot you have if you had the Butcher right behind the Royal Guard, but it can also get you in trouble sometimes. So it's just it really depends on how lucky the Avenger is or isn't.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I could see myself building like just for the delay of the Avenger, more bucklers.
Okay.
Maybe. Yeah, could be. I have to start like this, and that would be 100. Maybe one to the right here. The Aqua gets a little bit more damage done.
Okay. Now, one thing to think with your bunk. Are you thinking of placing it? Where would you place your bunk?
One of these two spots here.
Yeah. So this is good.
Either right next to the Holy Avenger, or maybe this next to the Orchid or Infiltrator. This catches the split from the right side then, and tanks, and I don't have to put it on this side right in front, and everything goes from the backside,
Yep, and that I think I would do that too. I always loved the split breakdown bunk. The only downside, and this is once again something I do wrong, or not very good, is we've got so much tankage on the right. Whereas if you put like that Royal Guard on your possible hero, right? So if you move that Royal Guard like next to your Avenger, it could make your bunk a little bit better. In the end, but just so that it tanks. And that's just thinking about like the Legion spells.
Hero, yeah. I thought, you could place the bunk like, so somewhere here too.
Yeah.
And hero, the Royal Guard, yeah.
That's awesome.
Would be veteran with hero is kind of like wasted, but
a little bit, yeah.
In emergency, you could sell it again.
True.
If you really are in trouble and need like, what are you getting? 69, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, like this just sell it, put something there. Maybe if you get it in reroll, yeah, you could have placed a gate there. And yeah, I don't have to explain it to you.
Yeah. No. Okay. Let's
Yeah.
play it out and see what happens.
Wanna send something to see
Uh,
what could
let's
get you?
let's do 2 fiends. I think that'll make you leak, but let's just try it.
It's just for learning.
Because you're gonna snipe the fiend on the left. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Clicking the Avenger, yep. No.
Guess it's a pro league. No.
Yep.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah. And then as I said,
Could
see
be
the
worse.
infiltrator died last. But
Yeah,
yeah, that would not be that bad. If they send you
Mhm.
10. Once again, just like the 5 push, you need to be really careful about wave 12 now. So like,
Mhm.
oh my god, they sent me 10 with Avenger. I'm full pushing, and then oh crap, you set him up for what was like a PTA 12 or something. So definitely something to be a little careful about. I've lost many games on wave 12. Yeah, this is a baby league. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Now we look over your teammate. Did they get a send on 10? Do we need to be worried about 311? Are we scared of them baiting us and going 12? That's a lot of times people like send an adventure just to bait the wave 12. So that's a real, once again, another game theory thing where it's like, oh, should I push really hard here? Should I push baby? Should I not push at all? Things like that.
Yeah. I guess it's kind of easier looking into it in a game. I guess it's more it's theoretical sandbox, but
Exactly.
you really can see it in
Yeah.
the long game, in the long run.
Yeah, we are afraid of 12 with our build. Exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not showing the bunk there on this wave. I don't know if I guess I put the bunk right. Yeah, just half the tile up and hero the buckler.
All right. Yeah.
But I wouldn't place the bunk now because I don't have any damage except the infiltrator for this wave.
All right.
So I hero the buckler and get 4 tankage and damage. Is it the same range?
I think it's
400
350.
or 350.
Yeah. So if
Is
you
it
put it
going in front of that? No.
if you put
No,
it in front of
goes,
it, it's fine if it's a chieftain and you have equal split because it's gonna tank like a Poda almost. But only if you're gonna go for a chieftain. If you just go for a pilgrim, it's dead. Also you're gonna kill your fire Ellie is gonna die right now.
with a 50 range difference, is the desert pilgrim going ahead if I place it right behind the fire leaf?
Well, it depends. Like, are you just making it a pilgrim? Are you gonna go for the chieftain?
Oh, is the range higher on?
Well,
the
no,
chieftain?
just because it's health matters.
Just because of the tank.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Because if you
of the
just
tankage,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Like normally it would be ahead, but it
I guess if the send like that went through on
10.
on 10,
Mhm.
then I don't think I'd upgrade it to a pilgrim. I rather look out for the 12 then.
All right, then.
And try to shift a bit money for bunk and maybe a bit more upgrades, something like that.
All right, fair enough. Yeah. Honestly, if you full shifted 11 and pulled a full bunk for 12, I think you would get them every time. I'm not sure about that imp. Right? I know it matters a lot. Like if they sent your teammate, what are the spells? I would think personally that this leaks really bad if you if you don't build anything and you full shifted for a full haven. I mean, we can try it, but I think this would leak really bad. So
I guess it depends, like you said, on my mate. When I see or when you communicate that this is a way, or I shift everything that I have for next wave, that I can hold that, and I guess they don't resend, or they could of course, but just me guessing it.
mhm.
I shift everything. I see he has Sakura that has good upgrades, or like Hades
Mhm.
LOD or something like that,
Mm.
that can totally hold that wave, and the
Yeah.
tankage is alright for the. Then maybe he could hold it, or we baby king take baby damage to
Yeah.
the king.
That's fair. See, and that's exact. You're starting to think perfect. You know,
Yeah,
a little bit of game
I could see
theory.
it.
My guy's got a
And
Ziria. He's got us covered here. We are only
just
scared
like
of
that.
12. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, scared of 12. Azaria is not bad there. Then Sakura's, yeah, dealing its damage, but
Yeah. So I mean,
that's really fast.
so I guess your plan probably okay,
Yeah,
but we,
I
like Imp
just like
said, we
it.
probably do want to save that fire alley. Right? Do want to save that fire alley. It's pretty.
Yeah, so I put another PV right there. Well, yeah.
It should work.
Like,
It's close, but I think this one's a little RNG,
oh,
but I'm not sure. In all honesty, it's like Sakura. I never know if they're gonna die or not. Yeah, that's.
I
I
could
usually
place
do
it.
that as like safety, down half a
Yeah,
tile, just because
that's okay.
I'm a chicken.
Yeah. Then no build with no resend above 50.
Yeah. You've got the hero. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got 2 royal guards. You might just be fine here. Might just be fine.
Oh, sure is.
Yep.
Oh, it's below 50.
And Imp, this is why you suck at the game. Imp, this is why you're bad.
Doofus right again.
But yeah. So here's where it's a tough full shift, because that's to
Yeah.
no sen, you know. That's to no sen,
Yeah.
and you've got hero.
What is the command for resetting to wave 11?
Just dash wave space 11.
Also, dash.
Yeah. Wave space.
Right there, or the
Yeah.
space? Okay, space
11,
yeah.
and then enter, and it should. There you go.
So and 120 cent there. Another fiend, or would you go with 3 snails, 4 snails?
I mean, if they get a fiend, they're gonna fiend you again on 11 for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, chieftain is good. 11, 12, 13, 15, so it's pretty good. Absolutely, yeah.
But I don't think I would have gotten the chieftain out there. I don't have enough for it.
Yeah, definitely not.
If I could get the chieftain out, I could place 2 bunks almost.
Yeah, what you could have done, I guess.
Not nearly.
I guess what you could have done is just drop the pilgrim. So you still could pro leak to ascend, but if you do the pilgrim behind the fire alley, you do the pilgrim behind the fire alley. You shift a little bit of gold. You're probably okay now. Yeah, even pilgrim helps a lot. Yeah, it helps the little dudes tank longer. Absolutely. So that's probably your best 50-50. So you're placing it, but you're also shifting a little bit for wave 12. Guess who's a doofus
Should I
now?
place it now, or just see what
Illegal now.
the league is with?
I would
like I built.
I would place it again because it's wave 11, and you just leaked 42, so we're.
Okay.
Thank you, Zato. Thank you. You are legal now. Well, I mean, in some states, 16 and 15, but depends on the state. Let's see how much this improves.
Where's the fiend? Was it stop? Stop now. No,
I mean, we can just play this out because you leaked 42%
Okay, yeah.
to no sense, so
Mm-hmm.
just see how the pilgrim changes everything.
Hold.
Yeah, should
Easy.
be. Should be. Yeah, so that's where one little unit just changes it. And honestly, it's not gonna be terrible next, right?
No.
Like it's gonna heal your royal guards, your bunk wherever it's placed.
Mhm.
And it's I mean all of this is just gambling, right? It's just chess. So
Yeah.
with there you're sort of getting that balance of okay, if the resend, I baby leak. I'm still shifting quite a bit because I know I'm scared of 12, but I have the answer with at least one bunk. So that's sort of where the pilgrim is good. If you were an amazing player, right? But once again, it's all risk. Maybe you like position your Pee-wee perfectly to where the fire elite tanks, and then you would have just barely held on 11. But even I don't know where that positioning is. So it's and it's really RNG too. So it's not worth the risk.
Without the pilgrim.
Yeah, I mean, not you don't need to sell, but I'm just saying, like in a crazy world, you know how we pro leaked 42%.
Crazy world.
Yeah, in a crazy world, maybe you're Fiesta, right? If you're Fiesta, and then you pro leak the 42 on 11, perfectly fine, you know. But
wait a second. Okay, where was it? Game stats? Maybe not a Fiesta.
oh, okay, so no Fiesta, no Fiesta. Never mind.
Maybe.
16%. It's pretty good.
I would have pro leaked the whole wave.
Yeah.
I guess no Fiesta in ranked. It could work, kind of maybe against players who are not that into this game. But I think at 1500 elo, everyone knows what Fiesta is.
Yeah, I mean, just really quick, going off on a tangent. Why do you think your Fiesta is that bad? Is it your teammates also leaking? You are leaking way too much. You're overbuilding and not using Fiesta. I guess why? Do you have any idea why your Fiesta is that low of a win rate?
Kind of play with just one friend all the time, and as I said, he has a little bit of positioning issues. He's not that into this game like me, and
so the double Fiesta is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Always when you have like a wave where you leak, I don't know, 39, 38, whatever.
And then they leak 80%.
Like yeah. And then you think, that was a tasty Fiesta for that wave.
and then you look over.
And then you see that there's no unit left. There's no unit standing right there. Damage is done.
Yep. All right. That's fair enough.
Yeah, I don't like it to play Fiesta without it. Yeah, a teammate that knows what Fiesta is and or how I play it, and of course with players you can communicate real well.
Fair enough. Yeah. No, that's a fair point right there. Very fair point.
In Classic, okay, that was the Classic stat. I never played Fiesta in Ranked, but in Classic, it's always like you just know what could be really bad or could hold the wave, maybe be a pro Fiesta, and push workers as hard as you can. And I don't know if I was good in that Fiesta games or not. I can't tell anymore. It's been quite a while since I played Fiesta in a Classic.
Yeah. All right. Well, wave 12. Probably. Well, you shifted a little bit. Let's say like 400 gold. 450
400 gold.
maybe.
I guess. Yeah, I could keep the Pee-wee there, but yeah, if I need money, I could sell it. The obvious thing is, of course, I would place the bunk here for tankage.
Yeah.
I could see it.
Yeah, I think column 3 is always the safest. So where you've got it right there, it should always catch the split. Whereas if you have it column 2, it's a bit RNG.
Yeah. That was 280, I guess. I would sell the Pee-wee.
Okay.
And look to upgrade a buckler. That should be, I don't know, is it enough?
Okay.
It should be 15, 400 gold. It would be 0 gold buff.
Yeah.
And then I'm holding the wave. Easy.
All right, fair enough. And then one thing, just going back one more time, once again, all learning. This is where it would have been really beneficial if on 10, if one of those royal guards was equal with the Avenger, so then it would have gotten the hero. Also, because your bunk's gonna take quite a while to tank here. It might tank baby to the left side, but it won't tank the breakdown for a while. But this just all learning, just
Could even be that the Avengers, I guess the Avengers going to die before
before the bunk might even tank. Exactly.
Yeah, I guess.
And that's where you almost like, if you see the hero at the start, you're always like thinking about it. Like, yes, I want some delay on the right in my split, but more importantly, I want to use that hero aura too. So it's that perfect balance of like, how much delay do I have in my split? As the game goes on longer, yeah, you want a ton over there. But earlier in the game, especially when you just place bunk, you want that 280 gold unit getting used as fast as possible.
That's why I could see it being placed right there above the buckler, because it's a little bit more forward. The veteran isn't on the same height. I can see it tank a little bit more.
Usually it doesn't tank at all on usually it doesn't tank at all if it because the bunk is 200 range.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
200.
Yeah,
Shit.
200. Yeah, and that's why you have it tanking the breakdown. It would, if you had in that position on 11, it'd be really good. Like if you play 11, this is beautiful. Right. If you just want to hit start, just you're way overbuilt, but just for example.
Oh, okay. Should I place it there and press, or what do you mean?
Either one, it's going to be really good on 11. Either position that you chose should be really good on 11. You can just do dash start. Yeah, I'm hoping Elder. Yeah, start. I'm hoping the YouTube peeps are loving it. Yeah. Or it could be really bad.
Never mind.
Yeah, or it can be a DPS bunk. And see, this is one of those. I mean, you're overbuilt in this case, so you'd be fine.
Yeah, of course. I'm totally overbuilt.
But yeah, this is honest. Like, I do this too. I do this too, where it's risky. Like, you're building not for the ranged waves, right? And it's a risk, because if they send 11 and you built a split bunk, that sucks, But if you built like an upfront bunk and they send 11, you're good. But if they send like an upfront bunk on 12 and it dies instantly, it's not. So it's just one of those tough things, It's one of those tough things.
Yep.
But yeah, and
this would be the state of the wave I would have without Pilgrim and PoE placed. Right.
All right. So let's start and see how the bunk does here, and then we'll see how it does 12. And you just gotta do dash start. Yep. What's up, Fluff? New meta YouTube video, DPS bunk.
New meta DPS bunk. It's not tanking at all again.
All right, so it tanks baby. Your Firely dies. So it's okay on ranged waves. It's not amazing, but it's okay. It's better than the split bunk for sure.
Because of the low health, the Avenger isn't going to tank.
That's true. That is true.
430 is the upgrade, right? No,
420. Yeah, 420. Imagine doing split bunk in 2020. And just maybe I'm wrong, but let's start wave 12. That bunk does not tank at all, right?
Nah, it won't tank now. Just okay.
Yeah, just dash start. Just to make sure.
Don't know how to write start anymore.
And it might tank 1 or 2, to be honest, but
nah. Oh, it does.
Yeah. So it's like it's okay-ish. I mean, here it looks pretty decent actually.
Yeah, but this was to no sense, so
yeah. Yeah, of course here it's like the most perfect. Everything's super low.
Of course it's perfect.
Yeah, of course. Of course it's perfect. Yeah.
Of course. In game it would be the worst RNG ever.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so I mean it's one of those tough ones, you know. Like most
Mhm.
high level players would just build the bunk like ahead of your fire alley, and then they'd lift the split. That's what I think most would do. Just so that it
But
always
in front
tanks.
of?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
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 that's what most. But then you're losing out on the hero value. So it's
yeah.
one of those tough things where you're watching me, you're sort of building like me. I would do the split breakdown bunk. That's just me, you know. But it
Mhm.
is an option for some people to have it so that it tanks always, right? There's no RNG, it's ranged or it's melee. If you had it in front of the fire alley, it always tanks every wave. It does tank.
Yeah.
It could die. It's not gonna be like a pro. Oh my good, look at this amazing bunk that has like 500 HP and it's like living forever, which is pretty awesome in my opinion. But it does its job. So it's like it's once again it's one of those risk things. How risky do you want to play?
Mhm.
Having that fire alley tank on 11, or saying, "Now let's just have a PV next to it. Let's not have it tank at all. Let's play it safe." You know. So that's one thing to think of.
Oh, good thoughts, good thoughts. Have you ever thought about placing it like there? Not on the hero side. I mean, when you're not placing the bang on the hero aura, you always have to think about what better units do I have to place them there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Um,
and
I
yeah, I
think
don't know.
I would never place it where you just said. Like
Mhm.
I'm either A, putting it on the hero, or B, I'm putting it in like the safe spot where it insta tanks.
Okay.
Because if you place it in that spot, what you might get into as the game goes on is like you might not have that full 50-50 split. Like you might
Yeah.
pull less to the right and way more to the left, just because it's like in the middle. Like if you go 2 in the middle of the lane, that's when you start getting a little risky with your split.
Mhm.
Um,
It could be a little bit whack on wave 15 as well.
mhm. Yeah, wave 15, a bunk like that probably is a haven at that point, might just die instantly. You
Yeah.
know,
Mhm.
it's just insta
Thanks
dead
everything.
haven. Yeah, just
Mhm.
700 gold unit, poof, gone after
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 shots from the quadrupuses. Um,
No, that is instantly gone. Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, I think we're ready to play a game. I think,
Yeah,
yeah,
well, we can do that.
we can just do a gold AI if that's what you're comfortable with.
Yeah, gold AI is like
Because also we can pause with the gold AI as well. But so far, do you have any questions? I
I
know
think
we
it.
spent a lot on building so far, and I know you really want to work on sending. So
Yeah, I guess it's coming on together right now. So let's look into the game and see what we can do here. Mm-hmm.
yeah, so just go through what you would normally do. I'll just see what you're
Yeah.
doing.
Probably gargoyle. Wave 10. E1, I kind of like masks more than the buzzes.
Okay,
Gate guard is a great start.
absolutely.
Can be a great start if you get the god summon.
Yep, yep,
Yeah. Magic damage.
yep.
And I guess it's the bunk again.
Yeah, I like the bunk.
Mhm. So I normally start. Yeah, it's kind of 50-50 if the AI has fun sending you or not. But it's a great start. If
And
I took the bus, I could place the split and always hold. Yeah, I just normally I would do a king up it on wave 1 against this AI. It's just in my bones.
okay. Yeah, the AI just overbuild. So income king
Yeah.
is perfectly correct against the AI, without a doubt. But yeah, I like Gate Guard. I like this a little bit better than Avenger. And a lot of people say with cash out, it's so much more important to be like 5 or 6 workers. So I like this better than the Avenger, so that you're getting those workers early.
I guess I would stay at
Yeah, just stay at 5.
stay at 5, build another mask on the side for split.
So I guess why not go False Maiden there?
Oh, right. Could have done that, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
I
hold
could-
you hold because you don't get sent, but
Yeah. Yeah, it's an AI thing. If you get send wave 1, it's normally not sending wave 2. I played so often against this AI, it's just like... What is it? Some of those games, why it says 0 loss. I guess
Jesus.
that's a mistake.
What the heck? 938 and 0. You are
Is a
the
mistake.
you are the greatest player of all time. Holy moly!
I guess. Shit. don't look. Don't
You
look.
you are the greatest ever.
I don't
Oh
need.
my
I
goodness.
don't need that.
You don't need
at
coaching.
all.
Yeah, you don't
I
need coaching.
Do you want to be coached?
Mm-hmm.
I can perfectly get you into playing Gold AI.
Holy smokes.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, but now I have 145 with Income King. What I can do is push to 6 and place 2 gargoyles.
I guess
Or-
if you're gonna go 6, why take the time before you do it is my thing. Because you shifted 49 gold on 2.
Yeah, I could just push it during the wave.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. So that's where, like, and people are like, should I push? And it's like, from my point of view, I think if you didn't push instantly, I normally don't push at all. That's just my sort of game theory idea. Is I think the workers, if you don't push them instantly, it's just better just to wait for the next end. That's just sort of how I play it. But yeah, so now you've got 151 gold. You're just thinking of a couple of gargs, or
I could even think about wave 4 already. But yeah, it's Gold AI. They could send wave 3 and 4.
Mhm.
Who knows? Yeah, just place a gargoyle in front of or just barely right below.
Okay.
Like this, so it catches the split, and place another mask right there. Should do the trick.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah, just me. I would have rathered you full place there, instead of pushing the worker last second.
Oh yeah.
Um,
It's a leak.
yeah, pro league
Ooh.
now. Because if you had gone False Maiden there, you go False Maiden and the Garg. You
Yeah.
hold here, and now you can push pretty hard, because with False Maiden, you're never leaking next. But you're 7 workers. You're pushing hard. This is good.
Yeah, I probably would have gotten False Maiden then on this wave.
Yep.
And maybe even place, depends on the send, or if they send at all, place one of them a little bit down under for delay.
For sure.
But it's not even necessary. I could keep the money.
Yeah. King up like that.
Yeah.
And then this is one of those where, are you gonna push, or are you gonna save here?
I'm going to save you, but
That's what
I have no damage for 5.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, some people
I guess it would be a pilgrim.
some people would get greedy. So
Wow, I got a leak for 40%. It was 40.7 like that.
Yep.
Mm.
And then Just I mean just once again, it's not bad to be checking your opponent's lane every once in a while. Just even though you are income kinging, oh, they're probably not gonna leak next. Who cares, you know?
No. Yeah.
But sometimes I'm you know me, I'm one of those tryhards where like if I'm gonna income king, I would send all snails there, you know. I'd send all snails just because like they're the rangers, you know. That's just what I would do. And yeah, see, so you pretty much here need the pilgrim to tank the boss because you have
So it's
really
like
low
kind of
value.
this spot.
Yeah, I'd probably go right there. I'd go
Right
behind the
there?
mask. Yeah, and then I'd put the guard behind my mask on the right. That's what I would do.
Right behind?
Right behind. Yeah.
Oh, really? Right behind?
That's what I would have done. Because if you
Thought
put
about placing
that, then only the boss should go left onto the pilgrim. Because what you don't want is if they real send
Okay.
and it's a full 50-50 split. Because yeah, there you're gonna get a full 50-50 split, but sometimes the pilgrim can't tank the boss and 4 or 5 creeps. It can tank the boss and like 1 creep, you know.
Yeah.
All right, Hellraiser for
I
7. Yeah.
love Hellraiser on 7, even on 6 because of the 50-50 split.
Yep.
I get a send here, so.
And then wave 6 in almost every game, I would lift a split. I would have an equal split with the right.
Yeah. It's half down. Oh, that. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of slow because of the.
You're all good. You're all good.
Most of the send is going right, so it's basically okay.
Yeah, because now your pilgrim dies.
Yeah, it does.
Whereas if you had an equal split there, your pilgrim might have lived.
Yeah. Bad RNG on the fiend. It's just when you're talking like that and.
Oh yeah, no, I mean it's really difficult to think all the things at once.
Yeah, I could pause it all the time, so it's kind of dumb that I'm doing that. But
I would have upgraded J card. Yeah, that's also a fair idea, Heather. You could have gone for Harb there, Harbinger, and then just gone for the Hellraiser on 7.
Yeah.
Since you are scared of 8.
Push during the wave now because of Hellraiser. I checked my money too late. I guess it would be Green Devil for tankage. Then I'm pretty good to go. And if I would have looked at my money before, I guess I would push another worker. I would have pushed.
Fair.
I even think I would push it now. Imagine next this, up that. No. What is going on?
And then I think your pilgrim dies again. Oh, it's close. It's close.
But it dies. Oh.
Yeah.
Here comes in clutch.
Yeah. Well, I guess that pilgrim is just smurfing here. So I once again have no idea what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's pretty solid hold there.
Yeah.
You could get a bunk, push.
Normally I would have pushed like 2 workers, I think, so that I can get another Hellraiser. So
another Hellraiser. Oh.
Even for 7.
I would highly recommend against that. Yeah, I'd pause.
What would the Doof recommend?
I think 2 Hellraisers in the early game. There's only one world where I ever think that'd be good, and it's if you're getting starved, like 3 or 4 waves, and it's wave 8, then maybe. But if you go 2 Hellraisers, you're screwed right now on 9, and you're screwed on 10. That's where if you have too much AOE, you're just a sitting duck on wave 10. And also, if you go for this Hellraiser right now, your second Hellraiser is gonna be on tantrum on odd waves. Wave 9, masks are terrible. Wave 11, masks are okay. Wave 13, terrible. Wave 15, okay. You know, But like 9, 11, 13. So the next 3 tantrum waves, the mask is going to be pretty bad. So that's where I'd normally never ever go a second Hellraiser, especially because you just got Sen, right? You got Sen on 7, so you don't need anything for wave 8. But anything you should do should be prepping for your next scary wave, whether that's
Okay.
9 or 10.
I guess for 9 it would be to go Harbinger.
Okay.
It normally does the job there. Depends on the Sen. And I have to look that I get the Berserker for 10.
Yep. And then we
So-
definitely need to have the equal split here, and you also would like to save the Pilgrim. So those are 2 things to think about right now. Is with this split, Pilgrim insta dies, and if they did
So-
something crazy, the tank would go left.
So you would do mask there, or
I would just do a
just
mask,
build?
just above the mat. Yeah, right there, mask above. That's
Okay.
perfect. That's what I would do. I'd probably, since you didn't push in your 9, I would have probably just gone Harbinger, and then a Garg, probably a tile or a tile and a half behind the Pilgrim that might tank baby. That would be my thought.
Okay, also mask to the right. Yeah, like there, Gargoyle and the Harbinger.
Yeah.
And then I'm pretty good to go for 9.
And then you undo the false maiden.
Alright,
Nice. Good stuff.
thanks.
Another idea. Ooh, they saved. Another idea could have been to just go for a bunk.
Yep.
A bunk right above the mask on the right. This is okay sometimes, right? It's what we talked about last game. Where like, yeah, and you could have put the banana on the left as well. That's true, Sith Lord. You could have put the bunk on the left as well. But yeah, you had the gold for the bunk. You could have placed that, allowing you to pretty much get the Fatalizer on 11 quite easily. But yeah, so bunk would have been another idea, but it's just up to you at that point, you know. So those are probably your 2 best bets. Is either Harb, easily covering 9, bunk, probably covering 9 just as well. But yeah, there's just two ideas there.
Mhm.
But yeah, see here. Oh, look at that. Your Pilgrim was tanking. Your Hellraiser was tanking. It's absolute perfection. And then this is a world where, since you got saved on, you probably want to see what your teammate has. Are they coming here? Are they coming 10? Which
I
wave do you?
guess they are coming here.
Yeah, I 100%. So they're definitely coming here.
I could see a world, or not only see a world, but recent 10 is in there as well.
Yep, I like that. That's a definite idea from my side. I mean, you've got the most perfect unit ever here for 9.
Yeah.
So I mean, I would probably
Would you
bunk. I'd bunk in the split, but you could go double Harb, but yeah, I think bunk in the split is gonna have you covered. Yeah, if they come 10, it's gonna hurt a little bit. But your teammate is just screwed here.
Like that height, or a little bit lower?
I personally like it right behind the masks, but that's just a personal thing.
Personal.
And then, yeah, just keep kinging. Easy.
Mm-hmm.
Shift for Theta, Pog. It's a tough one, Imp. It's you got to know who you're playing. Are you playing like super starvers who are going for the 10 shot, or are they just gonna go, Mastermind bot blue is leaking everything here, right? His teammate is literally leaking 2 waves. So, yeah, I mean, if he holds there, I'd be super surprised. And then, so you're gonna push any workers or no workers, or what's your plan?
Let me look. I guess. Oh, that was one too much. Oh, no, it was right. I guess when the sand is this big on that wave, I probably go berserker on 10.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah. You get pro
And
league, but probably not. You probably don't pro league to a re, but. And you have plenty of king, and you've full covered your mates. I mean, you're in a great spot. Love the hard push.
another workout. No, not. Yeah, it's just
Yep, that's exactly
right
right.
behind or one time lower.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the right place. Yep. Everything by the book. Cool. God, your teammates sent. I can't even look over there. At least your teammate's gonna like his guy. I mean, look how bad that guy is on 10. Teal is terrible. He's got the hell rate. See, and that's the same thing. He has way too much AoE. Right? He's got 330. He's got a Hellraiser and another casket. Right?
And the strongest unit is dying.
Yeah. I mean, he's actually doing
he
really
is trying-
good, but he's like 1500 value. So. And the dogs are really good. So.
Yeah, dogs are really balling on this wave.
But now's a good time to figure out the king spells. What are we doing for king spells?
Oh, should have looked at that.
Clone,
No,
overwork,
no.
counterattack.
I kind of don't like overwork at all.
Yeah,
And
overwork.
with the strat at
Yeah,
all,
with the income
useless.
king, definitely not. Also, I feel like overwork only makes sense if you have like 16 to 18 workers. 16 to 18 or more is probably a good number for overwork. Anything less than that, I think it's almost never the right answer. Even if you're going for a 12 cent, a better play than overwork, take loan and push 4, right? Or just take counterattack and try to leak. But overwork with like 12 workers is usually a really goofy play.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean those are pretty.
I guess
terrible
I
spells.
take loan on that one.
Yeah, I would too. Those are just terrible.
I
Terrible
already
spells.
got
Yeah, you got
the
Pilgrim.
Pilgrim out.
You
I
could
guess
get the
I
full
just
Haven.
upgraded. Oh yeah, all right. I can get the full Haven, of course. That would be way better.
Yeah, I like the full Haven here. Cause if they send here, whoops,
Whoopsie.
didn't like the positioning. Yeah, but if if they send here, you're just able to just full push 10, 12 workers, you know.
Yeah, I'm solid safe on.
Yeah,
12.
and then so you've got Pilgrim. You could place another Harb. I would probably go for another Pilgrim.
Right next to it.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, and then they send, and I would probably push about 10 workers.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I do too. And then I have to unqueue them.
69.
Yeah. Like shit, I have to unqueued too many.
The worker button is stuck.
And it's very important too, since you're doing the income king strat, it's so important to push this hard. Right? Because you can beat real players easily with income king, but you have to push, right? If you are 8 workers and you're auto kinging every wave, it's not good.
That's bad.
Right, you're allowing them to push workers, and yeah, you might be getting that income king every wave, but you have 8 workers, right?
Yep.
So you need to push really hard. Got to play a little riskier with the auto king. Push everything. Now you're on fire. Perfect. Yeah, I might push every single worker there. What's up, Burns? Hey, thank you. I finally had to do lock-in banker. I had to.
Lock-in banker. Oh yeah, I guess I saw the game.
Yeah, it was okay. Honestly, it wasn't as bad as I thought.
What is your opinion on the new unit?
It's like a Sakura. It's like overbuilt. Chieftain Garg. Oh yeah, Chieftain Garg is great, Heather. 14 and 15 is fantastic. And me personally, I would push another 4 or 5.
Really?
I'd probably push 4 more workers. Yeah, I mean, because here, think about it. Think about it.
I could see 2 if they. Yeah, okay, they reset. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Because think about it.
King ups.
Your weakest wave is 13, right?
Yeah.
Your weakest wave is 13. But they literally just sent everything they had before that wave.
Mm.
On 14, you're a god. On 15, you're a god.
Haven't even looked up there.
Yeah.
For the recent.
Yeah. So you could do, if you want to prep for 15, you could go Chieftain. I probably would just go for another Hellraiser. I'd probably prep the Hellraiser right now. That's probably what I would do.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd just prep a Hellraiser for 14. Yeah, nothing. And then at some point you're gonna want to do Chieftains for like a Gargoyle on 15. But other than that, you're chilling right now. Like, you're in no danger, even if they full resend. They gave up so much pressure, and this is where you have to take advantage of your opponents. Is when they give you freebies like that, you gotta take advantage of them. Like, normally, yeah, it'd be great to have a Feta here. But you full pushed everything. I'd push another 4. Right? No pressure. They're just sending every wave. They just send on your weakest wave. Let's see what happens.
Pity.
Alright, they actually might get you.
Maybe.
Alright, they got you.
Oh.
Alright.
Should have looked at my teammate.
Yeah, okay. They got you. Maybe a Zerker would have been better, but
And a Fire Lord.
that's just RNG.
Yeah, it's the computer's positioning. Like, yeah. Everything's dead till the Fire Lord is there or gets tagged.
Yeah, I'm not even mad about that. You guys are still on fire, so yeah, that sucks. But you took Baby King.
What is this song going to be?
I would probably start building for 15. So I'd probably upgrade the Chieftain and then put a Garg directly ahead of the second mask on the left. The Hellraiser, yeah. So that it gets the buff. That would be my thought. And then it can even be a Green Devil. So.
Yeah, I'm pretty down low, so I guess I would upgrade it fully.
Yep. Yeah, now you can do the regens. And you had that full king anyhow.
Relax.
Yeah, you got the full king anyhow. Almost done. Chilling. And I guess theoretically this is like where you have to realize you're playing the AI, because now they resend every single wave. Most waves they resend, okay? Most waves.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah. All right. Well, your bunk's.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. Your bunk isn't tanking the perfect amount because we put the Green Devil there. So now that you have more gold, what I would do is I would put a mask equal position with the Garg.
Yeah, equal position.
Yeah, because the Chieftain buff still goes to the Green Devil.
Yeah, it's this. Does it go to the stronger unit placed in the same spot?
It goes to the farthest left unit closest to the middle.
The farthest left.
Left.
Ooh.
Closest
I always
to the
thought
middle.
it was like my Gargoyle.
Yeah. Where is the Garg? Yeah, where is the Garg?
Thought it was if you have 2 on the same spot, it goes to the unit worth more gold.
Nope, it goes to the leftmost unit.
Learned a lot. Okay, so.
Uh-oh, they're in trouble.
Oh yeah. So it's like when I play these, I really don't send at all, except I see something like, those 4 endless. I could send 3 dinos just for fun.
Yeah, you could do dinos, DTs. If you want to be nasty, of course, witch and spam would be
Yeah.
best. But that's if you're being a dick. Yeah, just chieftain it up, equal.
I will do another chieftain.
Yep.
Because I feel it.
Yep.
And maybe some more tankage in.
Good. You could also prep another Hellraiser for 16, because that's where chieftain cheese is the worst. 16.
Yeah.
And then in Garg wherever.
Wherever.
Yeah, and they should just die here. So.
Hui.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, your Haven's not that bad. It's tanking the GK.
Mm.
It's not the most amazing bunk ever, but it's not the most terrible.
It is probably one of the best I ever placed.
Oh, then there you go. Yeah, so you're going to take a little bit of king, but you're chilling.
A little bit.
Yeah. They die. It's a king race.
Yeah, they die.
And you did the best, so. You guys never die.
Okay, 2 4 eyes.
You guys get down to like
Probably a full king.
19%, they just die. Sadly, you don't get down to 19 because they die first. But yeah, they're pretty solid. All right, I think we finish. We finished with what you don't want to do. Let's play ranked. I know you're scared of your teammates, but let's do it. All right, looks like a really fair matchup. This is awesome. It's actually terrible because now we can't complain. If you lose, you can't. You can't be like, "Well, it was an unfair matchup. It wasn't even."
I even have a German teammate, so I can write words that you don't understand.
Oh, there you go. See, at the advantage. Well, now you're talking yourself. Now you kind of have to win.
Shit.
Yep. Now you are lane 4, so always be careful of that.
No, I'm dead already.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we just keep doing your cash out, and then maybe if we're pros, we look at the Legion spell at the start.
Oh, Russian-Ukrainian team. FFW5. Was it 5 minutes or wave 5?
It's wave 5. Yeah, you can't FF until wave 5. They took that away.
I thought it was an all-time thing.
Yeah, and then let's take a look at the king spells because we're pros.
Yeah.
Divine, Giant Snail, Creditor.
Yeah.
All right.
I really like this roll, except my magic damage.
All right. Fair enough. Now
yeah.
I would say like Halo is actually quite good magic damage. Normally, because like wave 15, wave 11, it's actually pretty solid. I always like Halo, but that's just me personally.
Should I drop Nightmare for that? Nah.
Sure.
Should I?
Sure.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, and you can you can APS the Dread Knight and the Halo.
Yep.
That could be nasty.
Yep.
And then what do you usually start? Do you go for the Garg, or are you going for your Dancer?
I would all out Shadow Dancer.
All right.
It's kinda...
Yeah, go for your Shadow Dancer. Not bad.
Like that. Yeah, I king up as well. Ready.
And if you're a pro, you would check your opponent, see what they.
Yeah. I thought 10 seconds left. I'm not that fast.
Yeah.
My name says too fast.
Yeah, fast for you. I guess you're a lagger. And then I normally just queue up all the workers so you don't lose any time.
Yeah.
It's Giant Snail, so I'm glad we didn't pick Nightmare. Super weak to the 11 and 12 cents. Yeah. Fair. Yeah, I usually don't like Nightmare unless it's Butcher, Ocean Templar, or Tree of Life. And then what do your opponents have? Let's check tab. You've got a Butcher and a Yazora. Okay.
Looks like wave 5 if I would send...
5? Really?
Can... 5?
I'd probably 4 in it.
Four?
I mean 3 and 4 in the
4?
butcher. Your teammate would like 5, yeah. But if you're just sending your own guy, you know,
Mm-hmm.
butcher is terrible on 4 unless it's got like cat or something. And then 3 right now, it's not good either. And you get king up, so yeah, you just you just keep pushing workers. So this is awesome. But what did your butcher guy add? Anything?
Mm.
A
Slime.
slime? Yeah, I'd probably full send on 4. So I'd just do your auto send, and then on wave 4 I would just full send income. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then just because you have the gold, I would add the split. I would add the chain fist.
Equal?
Yeah, probably equal. Because you'll put like a infiltrator or the APS down. And then I would save. I would save because right now he is dead on 4. Dead on 4. What's up, Mad Matty? You just keep pushing. Yeah. So I would probably send the DT and the snail. And then do you normally push here or do you just save?
I probably would build something because of wave 4.
Okay. Fair. Yeah, and then just cue that next snail. Hopefully it gives it to you. It might not, but so what would you go for?
Could see a gargoyle. Or infiltrator would be.
Yeah.
Like you meant that spot, right?
Well, I think in this one, once again, I think you want a unit in front of the Shadow Dancer. I'd probably just put it in front.
That's even split?
Not yet.
Okay, not yet.
Oh, they king up, so you could probably push another 2 workers. I mean, you just easy hold next. This is just crazy. And then, did you leak your opponent? Yes.
Yeah, probably.
And see, that's where looking at your opponent, as opposed to just kinging, that extra king up mattered so much. Because that snail changes that leak from like 25% to 42. Yeah.
Or 20.
Day's going great, man, Matty. Yeah, you got 80 gold, so you got a couple of options here.
Yeah, I guess I would up the Oathbreaker.
Yeah, I like it. Especially since you got sent last wave, so.
Mm-hmm. We did wave 7, 8 looks even more tasty.
Yeah. Yeah, and I like this strat where you just the wave before, man, you're just getting straight king up. This is nuts.
Guess they're playing like me.
Yeah, I'd probably push at least 1 more worker. I know you're not grade 6, but I still would. I wouldn't be able to help myself. I'd have to push 1.
I could split an infiltrator.
Yeah. Your teammate prolix to the snail. All good. Yeah, at this point, I only care about keeping my Shadow Dancer alive. So I'd probably do an infiltrator diagonal to the other infiltrator.
Right next.
Right there.
To this?
Yep.
Right there.
Yep. And then I would just put a Garg even split. Because you're in no danger here, so now you're thinking about like wave 7. And then you might want to. Oh, okay, that's okay.
Oh yeah, you might want to save him with him, I guess.
Yeah, because you were saying they're weak 7 and 8. You know.
Yeah.
Hey, you didn't receive a cent
So
here.
they save. Yeah.
And then what did your opponent add?
Siren.
Yeah, so I'd probably just send like full DTs on 8. So you're skipping 1 wave. It's just 1 wave. It's not gonna hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
And then what is your estimated gold? Oh my god. Shit. So you could, you could get a green devil. That's probably your best bet is Green Devil.
I thought about APS.
You could APS too.
Also.
You know, you could APS too. I'm not opposed to that either.
I
Yeah.
guess it's how much I'm behind. Oh, I guess I go tankage. Catch the split or
Yeah, catch the split is okay. That's okay.
like that?
Yeah, that's fine. And then just make sure to full place here, cause
Okay. What was it?
on 8, save.
Oh no. Yeah.
You get a send here. Now we're just hoping that Shadow Dancer
Oh.
never dies. Yeah, so I would just send full DTs, I'd turn auto back on, and I'd push a couple of workies. And then Shadow Dancer hasn't died. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Teammate held. Also beautiful. I know he was struggling a little bit, but he got it together.
When did he place the Shadow Dancer?
You have no idea. Yep. And so now you hold. Oh, perfect. You hold the real send, and you get the full send income on 8. It's just fantastic. That's. I mean, you're about to have sex with your guy. There's just no other way. You're on value, and you're just chilling. Then you could place. Probably just place the APS. That's probably what I would do.
Okay. Yeah.
Because you're in no danger since they just sent. You can start really putting in work with the dancer.
Oh.
And then you want a full send. You got that DT. So
Yeah. Right.
stay away from those king ups.
My finger almost slipped right there.
Yeah. And now you're scared of 10 next. You're in no danger 9.
Oh, Halo.
Yep,
I
they
guess.
save. Yep. Yeah, so you can Halo, you can Orchid. Either one next is what I would do. And then let's take a look at your opponent.
Oh.
You'll be able to hit, what is it, 3? 3 is the key line. You want to scroll over to...
You meant that.
Yeah. Yeah, oh wow. All income and just a baby 100%.
Baby.
So that was pretty good.
Yeah.
And you
Also
even get king damage out off of it. I mean, that is just fantastic. So now you're still ahead. You're still just income kinging. And I mean, let's just be honest. You're having sex with him. Right.
Finally, after 7 years of marriage.
Yeah, I like it.
I'll probably place the Halo
Okay.
on the APS.
Yeah, and you're honestly overbuilt, so you could shift a little bit for the arc.
Yeah, so we could push another worker.
Yeah, I could see that. And then I'd probably put the chain fist on the right, just so that still a nasty send would go to the right. Yeah.
Yep.
And then this is one of those tough ones. I'd probably be the pussy. I would turn off auto so I don't give up creditor, and then I would still get the arc out, just in case. You don't want to give away creditor, and we are quite bad 10. I mean, if we could push another worker, I guess what is our estimated gold? Actually, we can. Yeah, so we can push a worker.
Oh, no auto send?
Yeah. Yeah, so we can push one worker and still get the arc.
Yeah.
And we're even making our
Quick
teammates. Yeah, quick math,
Oh.
exactly. Our teammates are
You
not
read
having a fun time.
this?
Yeah, he's not having a fun time. So this is good. We're doing really good stuff so far.
Stuffy stuff.
And our teammate's gonna give up creditor, but who cares? Not a big deal. All good.
Massive overbuild.
We get our arc. We're overbuilt, but we're overbuilt on the wave that we're most scared of. This elo is gold. This is 1500.
I could see 11.
Yeah, full send 11. And you can just keep incoming, right? You could send full DTs.
Should I Giant Snare or Divine Blessing for...
I would either
Shadow
Divine or Creditor, because they're probably going to send you here, and you prep the arc. So, I mean, although Divine is really tasty, they just sent you here, and you really don't need a single unit for next. So I would push about 3 to 4 workers. I would full send DTs, and I would take Creditor. So we're just easily just scaling out of our
DTs?
minds. Yeah, DTs,
Or
dinos.
Okay, income.
Yeah, I think just income. I think you're just running away with it. The guy is leaked every time to income, so there's no need
So
to be greedy.
3 dinos
Yeah, 3 dinos.
or
Yep.
fiend.
Fiend if you don't get it
whatever
the
goes.
rest. See?
Ooh,
And your teammate leaked too. So imagine if you would have leaked there. Right?
Yep.
Right? Now you-
beautiful.
Yep. Take Creditor, be greedy, and then just build 120 of whatever. Could be a green devil.
100
Right? Could be a green
Could
devil
be
on the
green
right.
there.
Right?
Yeah.
So you're still Creditoring, you're chilling, and then I would full send.
And yeah,
Another
DT Snail or
DT Snail works perfect. Yeah. Blue spamming FF is hurting his behavior score. Don't do that, guys. Yeah.
really?
Maybe. I have no idea.
Oh, my mate is.
Yeah, your mate's gonna leak.
Yeah.
This a little scary, especially since he creditors. But he has been working on the king, and you've been dealing some damage, so we should be okay. Yeah, you get full king ups. I'd push another worker or 2, because you're getting that creditor gold as well.
I could. Oh, yeah, creditor, right? Yeah, no, you're right. You're definitely right.
Yeah.
Thought about upgrading Shadow Dancer, but
Yeah.
that would be a bit expensive, I guess.
4 workers is a lot, but I like it. And then, did you leak your opponent with the income?
I guess.
Yes. All right, sweet, nice. And then I'd probably just send again. I would probably just auto again, because your teammate's guy is really bad next with like 10,000 Yazoras. And I would just DT spam again. Especially if they creditor too, you know. Yeah, see, look, your teammate
Why
even real
DT?
sad. What's up?
Why
The DTs, because he has the magic damage of the life binder, and DTs really fuck up Leviathans.
Okay. Oh, I definitely get the Dread Knight. Oh,
Yeah, I'm a little scared with
Yeah.
Highlander, so maybe just
Yeah.
Dread Knight.
yeah, he got the Dread Knight as well.
That's true.
And it's not even a bad creditor.
Yeah, you're losing like 20 gold. Not a big deal. And then I'd full send.
Yeah.
Like, you could have gone like MPS and like Oathbreaker, but safety is always like you're in the lead. See, they
Yeah.
fucking full giant snail read. They tried to bait you, and you guys are good. You're chilling. And then you gotta send on your strongest waves. You definitely want to push a lot. Yep, looks good. You leak your guy again. Yeah. And yeah, I think now you just scale out of your mind. I mean, I would just finish the king now and sort of enjoy the game as you're on fire. That's what I would do. Keep making blue just have a really, really rough time. Blue is he is
man.
not enjoying this. He is really mad at his teammate. You have destroyed his teammate. All right, and then you definitely want a full cred here. So yeah, just Orchid.
Yeah, Orchid in the split, or would you do the
Probably
other one?
ahead. Yeah, in front of the Dread Knight, just to reduce as much RNG. And then maybe throw a Garg or 2 down. You know, just in case. You know. Think you're chilling.
Oh,
Should never ever leak here. And yeah, you're in a great spot. You get your creditor, chilling. Yep, and go for the full re. You know, push even more off of this. Yeah, 3 or 4 is good, solid. Should always hold with the arc. Teammate might leak, so you might actually take a little bit of king, but never that much.
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, you're just easy holding. Your teammate pro leaks. This is a great time to reroll. Got a little bit of long wave. See if anything's good.
Oh, 15.
Yeah.
Would you drop Shadow Dancer right now, or keep it for 17 eventually?
If I'm gonna drop Shadow Dancer, I'm probably gonna take Millennium.
Yeah,
Because you got the
drop
APS.
Infiltrator.
Yeah, drop Infiltrator. I'll probably just drop one of my T1s and save the Shadow Dancer for now. So whichever.
So T1 and get
Yeah,
Millennium.
get the Millennium. I
Okay.
think you're good.
I should place Millennium and up the APS, I guess.
Could do that, yeah.
Like that, and this, and
Yeah, I mean, you're just chilling.
look if they are sending no or not.
Yeah, I mean, you're just
Now or
super
never.
far ahead.
Now or never.
Make no mistakes, and you're walking this one home. You get to overbuild every
good
wave.
at walking.
Oh, okay, shit. Yeah, you get to overbuild every wave with the most workers. They save, and now you just need to place Phoenix perfectly, and you're chilling.
Just place it perfectly.
Yeah, so where I would place it is I'd probably have it like 2 tiles ahead on the left wall, and then I'd probably I'd place a Garg on the right about a half tile ahead of it on the other side. Yeah, so like right there.
Like 2 tiles right there?
Maybe even a tile and a half.
Or is this your 2 tile?
Yeah, like right there to be solid.
Oh, my mate wants to send.
Yeah, they're never leaking here, so.
Mm-hmm. Like this, huh?
But yeah, and then maybe half a tile higher.
Half a tile higher?
Yeah. Right there. Phoenix, easy.
And the gargoyle right there.
Half above the Phoenix on the right.
Half above.
Yeah, right
Okay.
there. Just so it doesn't get insta one-shotted. And then
I could upgrade an Orchid.
yeah,
Or
Orchid.
Tankage.
I would probably Orchid since it's on the MPS, and then just spam a couple of Gargs. Yep, looks good. If you're really scared, you could have Shuriken, but I think we're just chilling. Right. Great looking Phoenix.
This is beautiful.
Absolutely perfect. Right. We're chilling. Everybody's having a great time.
Your brain in this game.
So the Dread Knight's alive. The Phoenix is alive. Everything's
My
great.
mate's never leaking at all.
Yep. Now you can just push.
So let's
20
look.
workers.
I think about 17.
Yeah. So I'd push like 20 workers because you're never in any danger. Yeah, I would just full push it. You've got Doomsday next. You're just never leaking. And then if you want,
even could build another Shadow Dancer.
that too, right? You go for a second Dread Knight and an APS behind them, so they're double buffed. Oof.
APS is double now?
Well, you can do
Oh
it.
no,
Yeah,
MPS, APS. Yeah,
MPS
right.
and an APS. You've got the double speed, so they're at the speed of lightning.
I know this shit with the Butcher, but I never thought about
Yeah.
APS, MPS.
APS, MPS has
How
the exact
dumb
same
can you
thing.
be?
I mean, you're pretty stupid.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then yeah,
And delete my
brain cells.
subscription.
Yeah.
I'm not going that far.
Yeah.
I kind of need my brain cells to tell my wife I love her.
And then you said you wanted to send here, so what do you?
Oh, right.
And then-
It's
I'd probably do
Centaur.
some Centaur, Witches, either of those. Centaur, Witch.
both.
Yeah, that would be perfect. And you can just spam some like DTs, snails, something like that. If you want to get nasty, you can send a mole in there too.
I could do another witch, or would you send little shit?
Another Witch is good.
Um,
And you talked about the Dread Knight. Excellent. APS.
This one there.
Excellent. You might as well give
yeah.
the APS to the Arc and
right
the
there. Oh, there.
right there. Yeah. And then I'd probably put a
And-
Garg next to the other Garg at the front, half a tile down.
Next there.
Right there. Phoenix might die, but that gives a less chance that it'll die. Because 17, your Phoenix is gonna be taking a lot, but you're chilling.
No Phoenix.
Your Phoenix is probably perfect then. But yeah, your guys leaked a little bit. Yeah, your Phoenix just
No,
tanked
wait.
just a little bit. It's fine. Yep, they're leaking quite a bit. If you really want to try hard, you could say, hey, teammate, let's go 19. But he just wants to go every wave, so no big deal. Super far ahead.
A little bit.
And we're just having a fun time.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, if you were going to send here, just be centaurs, but you can also just come king if you feel like it.
I guess. Could it be?
Yeah, just 19, the game's just over. So you can also just save your Mythium for 19 as well. But yeah, and then at this point, you're overbuilt. You really get to choose whichever wave you want to build for at this point.
I could split. I'm probably going like this.
I'd probably put it on the APS though, because now you just have like half a tile of nothing.
Waste the tile. All right. And a halo right there.
Sure.
Just to cover my mate who has nothing for this.
Yep. And then once again, normally, I mean, we didn't have time. I didn't want to rush you, but if you had put that second arc on the APS as well, that would have been really good.
In front of it.
Yeah, or anywhere on it.
Okay, yeah.
Because you want to use your APS.
What am I sending now?
You can send anything. Witches. Well, you're sending to the other guy, but
Seed Ram could be good, right?
to your guy, it's okay. He's got the Leviathans.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're sending to the.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd probably go with the witches and spam just like before. It did great. DTs, snails, things like that. Did really solid. And then just because it's the only double buffed unit, I'd probably upgrade the Millennium to a Doomsday since it's still a Millennium. There's just so much value being on the MPS and the APS.
I'm just having fun right now.
Yeah, just easy, just Tread Knight spam. Nothing wrong with that. Looks good.
My mate is in no trouble with 6 Dread Knights.
Yeah, you guys are you're a little ahead.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
I could have pushed a few workers. But
yeah, you're just trying to do the save 300 gold and win the game challenge. I respect it.
Yeah, you're right.
And yeah, just watch as you win the game. You skip 2 waves the whole game, and yeah, it's over.
I don't think so.
It'll have 6 units left when they die.
Oh, yeah, they're pretty strong. Little fuckers.
6 units.
Froggos.
Maybe more.
I thought because of all the Froggos.
Pretty sure it's 6. 5. 4. Oh, they might actually live. Okay. Yeah, they're hanging on. Do you get a shaman after income? Just be a dick.
Yeah. Of course I do.
Yeah, I would do that just to be an asshole. And then the best unit here is just
damage.
You can magic damage or you can doomstays. I'd probably doomstay. Arcs too. I mean, you literally have an amazing build. So I mean, you're unleakable. You could build any unit on your board and
have fun.
Yeah, have fun. But that doomsday should be on the APS only.
Oh, what's wrong with me? Why don't you click the unit? Oh fuck! We're losing because of this.
The shift. And the funny thing is, you still hold. You shift 1,700 gold.
I don't get it. Why didn't it click the unit?
You're still gonna hold by shifting 1,700 gold. You're just like my normal teammates. This is awesome.
Oh man, why couldn't I click this fucking unit? Ah.
All right, you leak your guy. They actually might live. The other guy does not want to lose. So now we're in overtime. I would just send auras, shaman, and auras. Yeah, yeah, that works perfect. You can send a witch too if you feel like it, but
I just full push all workers.
no workers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. God gun.
You probably want to see if you win or not. Could be important. Nope, you do. Okay. And yeah, let's try to full build this. Huh?
Let's try to full build.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dread Knights,
So-
Arcs, Doomsdays, those are gonna be your best units here. Yeah, awesome. I just put a ton of shit on those. Yeah, that works too. Yep, looks good. Great. Yeah, might as well use the MPS exactly. Perfect. Yep. Probably want to spend that rest of gold, but all good.
You're right.
Yeah, close enough.
Ah.
You're improving. You're improving.
Yeah.
1,700 gold down to
I
400
have
is.
less gold than last wave.
Yeah, this is an improvement.
Ah, damn it.
This is good.
You said this is going to YouTube?
Yeah.
You didn't say no.
Yeah, this is definitely going on YouTube. I should just
Is-
start with that part. The video is
Yeah.
gonna start with you. Oh no! Shifting 1,700 gold. And that should be the start of the video. But yeah, and this is
I would start that video as well like that.
Yeah. And this is great. So you got to play your
Oh, that's
income king, and only really winning with income sense, right? Like you destroyed your guy on 4 with income, on 8 with income, right?
Noob teammate. Ah.
Yeah, he was very upset. Yeah, his teammate was.
2k gold of workers. Let's see it roll off.
Yeah. Oh, and you never leaked. Huh? A flawless victory. Interesting.
Shit.
Yeah. I mean,
That's looking better than it felt.
yeah. Any thoughts on that one? Is there anything that felt like was holding you back, or?
I held myself back the whole time. The last waves, oh man, that was so hard.
Yeah, no, it gets
Even-
tough at the end because yeah, if you played a really good game, you're gonna have a lot of gold. The sends are you gotta queue the sends, you gotta build the right
Yeah.
things. You're thinking 200 things at the same time.
You literally have the hardest part of the game figured out.
Yeah.
Not spending my money.
Yeah, no,
But I know it's like positioning. Look at what is the enemy's weakest wave.
yeah,
Looking after
'cause-
that is kind of the thing I could see me
Yeah.
getting better at. Of course, I could get better there.
yeah, and that's something I really struggled with. I know when I was first winning, people were like, "Dude, you never tab space, you never check your opponents, And I mean, this game, once again, you only save 2 waves of the game. You only save 2 waves of the game, so you got to just sell out your teammate. You got to send and get income all but 2 waves, and the only little switch you did is by looking at your opponent. You're like, oh, DTs would be really good here. Oh, my teammate is, or my opponent is terrible on wave 4. He has a butcher and slimes on wave 4. Let me just send full income and watch him leak like 50%. Oh, this guy is leaking everything on 8. Let me just save 1 wave, send full income. Oh, 100% leak, you know? So you really get to do everything you want just by that little 10 seconds of looking at what your opponent has.
How long are you playing this game?
What's up?
How many years, months are you playing this game?
I started 1 year and 9 months ago. 10 months ago.
Wow.
10 months ago. Yeah, leaking income is terrifying. It's double bad. Exactly. Right? They get the income. Yeah, they get full value and you lose value. It's awful, but it's the easiest way to get a lead, right? Is
Mm-hmm.
Income King good in lower ranks? I noticed that higher elo matches save and rarely auto. Yeah, it's very useful. Little Tuppeteer, very useful. Because as you can see, Fast was never in any danger, and he was leaking his guy by Income Kinging the entire time. So yes.
Yeah, that was great. If I now can learn to talk and place units and upgrade whatever I want,
Yeah,
that
the
would be pretty good.
multitasking. Yeah, exactly.
I'm a man. I can't multitask.